with the fan up. I got Santa. I go monkey. All that.
So let's see.
Pull up, practice Uber in that race. She's so bad, but she said.
I think that's a good one. Young Don, according to deal, he's 90 overall. He'll definitely start. I don't know what's happening. That's not good.
Since my early days, I've been stuck in my worldly ways. Propaganda, press, pan the camera, please don't look at me in my face. Everybody might see my pain, off the rail, might myself. Bored with life as aboard this plane. Steward this sex if I need help. Maybe, baby, you wish your last name. Hopefully it still ain't been changed. Something about your name, and I doubt your I will satisfy my brain.
We're gonna be heading into a draft with a pretty stacked team. Of like another backup cornerback. What's his dad? Normal. He's a superstar. He's a normal as well. What's he chose? Normal, little normal. Game changer. Quick dad. Thomas, quick dad. I see black cats in the daytime too. I see black cats on the daytime news when handcuffed, wrist and his skin turned blue. I met God once at the rendezvous and felt starstruck.
Vince, the car's outside.
Got things to do, got to make my moves. I can't miss no flight and miss you too. Boo, first class seats is overrated. Won't go unless they overpay us. Nowadays I'm overdating.
Yeah, so he should improve. He went to Tennessee.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock. Okay, so the Bucs went with Cole here. We're going to Adam for more.
He was credited with having one of the best field to score the game-winning touchdown. He did everything a coach would want to see, from baiting the quarterback to reading the downfield blocks. He flashed enough playmaking ability in that game and the remainder of the season to draw a lot of interest this offseason. This team has to be pretty happy with this pick.
The Steelers are now on the clock.
Okay.
All right, now that the pick's in, let's go to Adam. Adam, what can you tell us about this guy?
Scouts I've talked to expressed a great deal of frustration with his inconsistent play throughout the season, saying it made it near impossible to evaluate him in 11-on-11 situations. Even with this being said, there was significant interest in the big tight end, many believing that with the right coaching and confidence building, he could develop into a dominant player. This pick is a bit of a gamble, with the hope being a clean slate can help him exercise the demons that prevented him from reaching his full potential in college.
The running backs always don't really get drafted that high.
He's a very athletic defensive back, but if you watch his combine tape, you'll see why he's on defense and not a receiver. During the pass reaction drills at Indy, he had a hard time hauling in any of the passes thrown his way. Some passes he bobbled, some passes he missed by a fingertip, and at least one pass he flat dropped. He may be able to make a play on the ball with his agility, but I don't think he has the playmaking ability some teams want in their defensive backs. It'll be interesting to see how soon he gets on the field for this team early in the season.
The Steelers are now on the clock.
Like this drop loss is not good.
Amen. All right, team is now off the clock. Adam Schefter, can you tell us about their newest player?
A torn Achilles tendon almost dashed his NFL dreams, but through pure determination and will, he found a way to rehab and impress scouts at the combine. He was able to make strong cuts and doesn't look as if he's lost any speed as a result of the injury. Even with the success he's currently enjoying, there's significant concern about him doing too much too fast. Count on this training staff continuing his rehab to make sure he's at 100% before he sees the field. He's a significant investment, and I can't see them rushing him back until he's truly ready.
Trying to take the identity. Everybody around me turn to a friend of me. Sit back while I take on the remedy. I cannot let it get into me. This playing a toll on me mentally.
Yeah, I'll take the 6 rounds.
The Steelers are now on the clock.
Dang, okay. That's a big pick.
Pick's been made. Let's go to Adam Schefter to hear more about the player.
Many draft experts speculated that the rigors of his college career were catching up with him and that his struggles were a result of playing through several nagging injuries and not an issue of talent drop-off. After some time off, he impressed with his raw numbers at the combine, giving more than one GM confidence that his series of struggles was nothing to worry about. He'll likely be given the opportunity to challenge for the starting spot, making him someone to keep a close eye on throughout training camp and the preseason.
Talent, but I'd prefer to be
the Seahawks are now on the clock.
This guy, he's supposed to be a 6-round
The
pick.
Steelers are now on the clock.
What? How's he supposed to be a 6-round pick? But he's trash.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Do we have the same regular season
Now let's
too?
take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Yeah, you said that. So many wide receivers.
But just stick to the code, you get yours, I get mine. I've been reflecting on how we got this far, even when the pressure's on, finessing strong. Plus I got my team around me heavy, ain't no extra bros. You can keep them. Giuseppe's on delusional. Who gon' be there for you if you lose?
Yeah, I guess I'll keep them. Well,
Think about it, it's so much more than
I
life.
can this guy's a UA, but the best GP on our team's like a 4-string. Okay, let's send him to mid-season.
All I got is my word, and my word is my bond. Yeah, they gon' look at you different when you moving forward.
We are 5-3. Ouch. So, the real question is, do we still want him? That's big facts. I don't know if we still need those two. Yeah, and we want those two as well. So, but I mean, I don't think it's worth it for either of those two guys. So.
Know your place, yeah, know your place, yeah. I got like right now, I'm impatient. I got women on the cell trying to give me.
Huh.
I still wish it would, I still wish them well, yeah. Put my problems in them.
Okay, we are in.
They talking like they jealous of me. They talking like they never love me. They talking like they next door. I still treat them like so. Showers on the way. I've been working 25 hours every day. Pull up with the bands, have them dancing in the rain. Pull up with the bands, have them dancing in the rain. Yo. Know your place, yeah, know your place, yeah. I got look like right now, I'm impatient. I got women on the cell trying to get me. I still wish it would, I still wish them well, yeah. Know your place, yeah, know your place, yeah. I got look like right now, I'm impatient. I got women on the cell trying to get me. I still wish it would, I still wish them well, yeah. Promises and wishes, candles for my exes now. Ain't no fingers let the count my blessings now. Promises and wishes, try me
Stats are not that good. It's not. It might be benching time for him in the next season. Burns gotten some experience, that's nice.
I've been working 25 hours every day. Pull up with the bands, have them dancing in the rain. Pull up with the bands, have them dancing in the rain. Yo. Know your place, yeah, know your place, yeah. I got look like right now, I'm impatient. I got women on the cell trying to get me. I still wish it would, I still wish them well, yeah. Know your place, yeah, know your place, yeah. I got look like right now, I'm impatient. I got women
It's because of the losses.
trying to get me. I still wish it would, I still wish them well, yeah.
That is definitely not good. Our two best wideouts are out. So it's gonna be Quincy and Nuno, Darbo, and Big Pin.
There wasn't believers, I had to get even in mad. We coming up, pulling up, jumping all over your grass. So tell them I got a new girl. Tell the police that I'm begging at one of my 50s in cash. Tired of living check to check. I need 20 models. This is smiling in my grave, fresh to death. I've been Wu-Tang with a spectral deck. Yeah, I gotta just get off my chest. I cannot miss it, got last on my list and you next. Take it how you want it. I ain't famous like I want it, but I think I might just skirt off. Blow the speakers and turn up. Pop up. Go to church with my shirt off. Tell the Lord that I'm here now. I've been waiting for so long. I've been patient for so long. Breaking rules like there's no laws, and I did it for a long time. If you don't like me, take a ticket. There's a long line. Nice to meet me. I think the pleasure's all mine. They've been clocking me so long, I think they lost time. Ooh, you lost. What you mean? Woo. What you mean? Woo. And now trust the so what the.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to
If you want this video, I can leave in the comment probably next season, but I'm just watching right now.
both sides, you come into this game with so much hope.
Why isn't our bro playing?
This is the last opportunity to resign your players, or they will become free agents.
Polo to the flow, though. You already know, though. It's Adamville for real. You see ya, just take a photo. I'm reppin' as on photo with a on your bro, though. Cause that Jodo thought that he could rob a player for some dodo. Oh no, I'm so Allen Temple. I'm so England Mountain. I'm so Mystic Valley.
Doug Baldwin is declining rapidly. I don't know about him, Chance, so I think I'll let them both.
Brand new balance, better plan with a no American dream, dusted road. Man, she been riding since her daddy rode on fold. I done in every hole, telling every I ain't with my wife, but if she meet her, might be a go. Rick Flair flashing. Don't I look dashing? Don't I look classy? Don't act so sassy. I'm the man, boo. That's with or without you. With what your say. Show me what that.
I hear him talking reckless. I won't even stress. Just kill him softly with my press. Won't even address. They say it lonely at the top, but this the best. Hey, don't you see me out here shining, better flexing? I hear him talking reckless. I won't even stress. Just kill him softly with my press. Won't even address. They say it lonely at the top, this the best. And even if we die today, gon' live forever. Live forever.
Daddy pants ain't with 3 S's. Little S's, no S's on my chest, but all these diamonds got me blessed. Usually I don't do this. Dumb it down, go stupid. Since 17, been counting M's, my bank accounts on Goofy. Gave up. Now who know what the truth is? Chicago full of my garage is full of hoops. It's got that southern drawl and all that. My like ball bags. The South got something to say, and all y'all can't get y'all ball back. If I ain't a hot boy, then what do you call sacks? Daddy fat, y'all never fall back. Like clocks in the wintertime, we stay eating like it's dinner time. Been feasting and feasting big, but it ain't no rhyme. We don't know the meaning of drought, cause we keep it so wet, boy, I swear now it's been a while. Just speaking in general, boy, there is no formidable opponent or that bone that never step on it. When you want it, mind the kind of giving hope when they down and out. Dig a hole so deep, ain't no climbing out.
Yeah, I hear him talking reckless. I won't even stress. Just kill him softly with my press. Won't even address. They say it lonely at the top, but just the best. Don't you see me out here shining, better flexing? I hear him talking reckless. I won't even stress. Just kill him softly with my press. Won't even address. They say it lonely at the top, this the best. And even if we die today, don't live forever. Live forever.
Yo, listen, just like I told Coco, my vision is you already know though, so go, slow, back my logo, for show, Pogo, get down on the, yo, listen, just like I told Coco, my vision is you already know though, so go, slow, back my
for show, Pogo. Now get down on it.
Okay, oh, it's like that now. I'ma show you how to act now. I'ma show 'em how to act. I'ma show you. I'ma show 'em how to act. Okay, now picture little Bobby, just a younger run around with his man's in his hand, feeling like a man. Run, put it to your brain like. Everybody know you ain't about it. Everything you talk about, I know I can live without it. Red light, stop, green light, go. Everything ain't what it seemed like. I know. Hold up, what you mean? Where you been in? This is merely the beginning again. What you been living in? The box under the bridge, like Anthony Kiedis, looking for something to complete us and maybe lead us. A long way from equal is how they treat us. Body of a builder with the mind of a fetus. Turn on the television and see the vision they feed us. And I wish I could erase that. Face facts. Everybody people, everybody bleed, everybody needs something. Everybody love, everybody know how it go. Everybody people, everybody bleed, everybody need.
Let's go to Adam now, who's got more on the 49ers' latest pick.
He's the type of offensive lineman that doesn't get mentioned often by the commentators, but when they do, it's complimentary. He's a smart, big guy who knows how to play mistake-free at the line. In fact, he won a stretch of games this season in which he didn't allow a single sack. That's an impressive feat for any college offensive lineman, and it's no wonder to see a team take him. He's going to have to adjust to the larger size and strength of NFL defensive linemen, but I think his intangibles are stronger than any lineman in this class.
Face facts. Everybody people, everybody bleed, everybody needs something. Everybody love, everybody know how it go. Everybody people, everybody bleed, everybody needs something. Everybody love, everybody know. Okay, I was gone for a minute, but I'm back now. Sit back down. Seem like everybody nowadays Hollywood. Oh, it's like that.
The Bears are now on the clock.
Now, I'ma show 'em how to act. I'ma show you.
The Seahawks are now on the clock. The Dolphins are now on the clock. So here's the Dolphins have just made Dean their guy. We go to our guy, Adam.
No receiver had a rougher outing at the All-Star game than he did. Even though he was targeted plenty of times throughout the game, he came away with a giant 0 on the stat sheet. When I asked Matt Miller what the issue was, he told me there were several problems. For one, he never seemed to build chemistry with the quarterbacks on the roster. The timing of the throws, in combination with his routes, made each pass a difficult one to bring in. He also seemed to be the most tightly covered receiver, even though they cycled through different defenders each drive. He had a difficult time adjusting to the faster play and rarely got separation from the corner to make an open field grab. Regardless of his issues, the fact that he was drafted tells me the team wasn't concerned with his play at the All-Star game. Maybe a little consistency is all he needs.
In my and I can't take a head count. Flashback, 03, things was looking run down.
The Cardinals are now on the clock.
It's a luau, killing like 10 counts. Y'all know how we get down. House with the fence around. Y'all know that we en route.
The Seahawks are now on the clock.
To the Fisker, I should charge admission for that to get the dessert. Left the doors up, now the left.
The Steelers are now on the clock.
I'ma let you sit there. I'ma let you stay there. When I shed
The Seahawks are now on the clock.
So I'ma charge retail. I brought some cause you say you want sick. If you love sick in the room, you best get well. Every dog has its day.
The Falcons are now on the clock.
Lee Winter Magazine, double XL. Floss with your Gucci on. Dipped in colors burst on the car.
The Seahawks are now on the clock.
Man. Seats looking like they got a spray tan. When I was without, not a helping hand. I got some guys that throw it back and make me drop the cans. I told Ben Frank just to drop a...
The Bears are now on the clock.
Go to the highest bid. Yes, I might drop in. It all depends. Junior high, I was dreaming of a 10. I'm coming clean though. I mean, not a spec. My girl be serving looks. I can the chef. Katana sword popping out my walking cane. I'm overseas, my Cali Bay like how was Spain.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
I bought a, and it came with a wetsuit. The Buddha left me without breath. I really am a mess. I'm mooching off myself.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
I be open to that shrimp life. This is how we live. This is how we exist. Love the kicks and we love the hits. All in the house and I'm wrecking. If I sleep, I'm a wrecking. I'm in my own world. Throw the money up and make my own weather. Mommy playing tether on leather. Money talk, it's a lecture. 80 pointers dance on me, it's electric. Don't hate, I'm still unaffected. Chipper on my shoulder, I move undetected. She said pop the question got deflected. Man, them ain't my boy, them my brethren. Let's cut to the chase. It's only on the house when we in the place. My used to lava boys got it up in some flames. Stirring up the cup with my wrist souffle. Shaka Zulu chains with my name engraved. I told you on swing, don't say my name in vain. We bring it to your door like, you rang? Spending all the money, then we watch it boomerang. With the Fendi belt, angry face like, put some gold on my fingers, neck, and shoestrings. Long time no see, that's what they say when they see me, man. I've been going crazy just to stay sane. Hey, your girl went missing, who's to blame? Young whippersnapper with the range. Pause, then I went to range. Call that hottie on my stage. Long week, but a great day. So it got me like sage. And on me, you should get a raise. On me, yeah, you can hate.
People tryna say I'm only enemy. Got a code with my dogs, can't get in between. I can give them life, no more energy. Man, amen. Spent about 60 on the time, I can't even lie. No way in, no way out, do or die. So on roll, when I roll, must be. Amen, man.
I can't rock Benz, I don't do peace. I beast, I gotta eat. Saber tooth, tiger, diamond tooth teeth. Rockin' right now, won't you come peep? I was outside. The way to shake, leave your mouth wide. You need to say grace for you say thanks.
Amen. What's left in my life, don't know what's in store. I've been dealing with these blessings that I can't ignore. Putting up the numbers, we ain't keeping score. Amen. I be on the block, my side. Run it in the house for it's 12 o'clock. Yeah, the hood love me, but you gotta watch. Amen.
I just drink, I don't do sleep. Yeah, tryna see UV. Yeah, we gon' fall through, coming through deep.
Amen.
Yeah, packed it from the south, moved it to the west. Ice the logo on the cross, threw it on my neck. Yeah, when I rep the set, gotta stay blessed. Yeah.
Amen. People tryna say I'm only enemy. Got a code with my dogs, can't get in between. I can give them life, no more energy. Amen.
Man, what it meant to me. Everybody try to take the identity. Everybody around me turn to a friend of me. Sit back while I take on a remedy. I cannot let it get into me. This playing a toll on me meant to me.
Picture me putting my city all over the map. They wasn't believers, I had to get even in mad. We coming up, pulling up, jumping all over your grass.
We needed that win. We did not get that win.
Tell the police that I'm the bank and I want on my 50s in cash. Tired of living check to check. I need 20 models. This is smiling in my grave, fresh to death. I've been Wu-Tang with a spectral deck. Yeah, I gotta just get off my chest. I cannot miss it, got last on my list and you next. Take it how you want it. I ain't famous like I want it, but I think I might just skirt off. Blow the speakers and turn up. Papa, go to church with my shirt off. Tell the Lord that I'm here now. I've been waiting for so long. I've been patient for so long. Breaking rules like there's no laws, and I did it for a long time. If you don't like me, take a ticket. There's a long line. Nice to meet me. I think the pleasure's all mine. They've been clocking me so long, I think they lost time. Ooh, you lost. What you mean? Woo! What you mean? Woo! And now just the so what you mean? Woo! Hold up, whoa, what you mean? Woo!
This is the last opportunity to resign your players, or they will become free
One more
agents.
season I'm gonna play in this episode. If I don't get it, then I'll be quite sad.
I do what I do, I don't care if you like it or love it. Tell all of my I got a new girl. You tell the police that I'm the bank and I want all my money in hundreds. I'm tired of living on the edge. I want it, they gon' call the feds. I just bought a cost an arm and leg. My mama told me take it back and get a job instead. Where's your common sense? Me and the devil got too much in common, I swear. Yeah. Born in the ghetto, I never had nothing to fear. Take it how you want it. I ain't famous like I want it, so I might just throw it if he fit. Call up Cassie after she broke up with Diddy, yeah. I told Shorty, yeah, she talking, if she gon' call her friends up and brag up, we did, whoa. I ain't in the talking, go chop off your lips. If I ain't in your top 10, go top 4 for bridge. My black boys, I got boys that knock off your lid. I thought y'all gon' pop off, so I said, what you mean? Woo! Listen, I don't trust her, so, no, I said, what you mean? Whoa, I said, what you mean? Woo! You thought I was finished, you thought it was over. You thought I retired, you thought I went fishing with Kobe. I'm still as ill as considered as one of the coldest. Still a put a partner rapper here like Moses. I'm throwback like I'm Mola Roller. I'm cooler than a cup of yogurt. Black boy, truck soldier. I'm cool with laws and Ayatollahs. Rap gods like Klops and Olga. I'm King Kong, ain't nobody told you. Bank road still. And Bobby Brown about to go get. Paul McCartney, I'm rich. I'm Muhammad Ali, I talk. I'm James Brown, about to tear down this. I'm Michael Jackson, them bad gon' get. What you mean? Yeah, pulling up with the crew. Oh my goodness. Must have done same with the roof. Oh my goodness.
The Panthers are now on the clock.
I would take notes if I were you.
Our very own Adam Schefter has more to say about this pick.
He's a ferocious defender whose speed makes him a nightmare for offenses when he blitzes. After setting the team record for sacks in a game, he soared up draft boards. Scouts I spoke with raved about his football IQ, feeling he could captain a defense in a matter of years. Sources tell me that aside from his fierce reputation to get to the quarterback, his true value is that he can impact the game mentally as well as physically. Opposing offensive coordinators will need to give great thought to assigning a back or tight end to stay at home and block him during pass plays. This eliminates an offensive weapon and shifts the balance of power to the defense. Not many linebackers in this league garner that type of attention, making him a special talent.
Chicago is Hugh Hef at the grotto. Brazilian model, she mean mugging like Frida Kahlo. Drinking it with an Alicia Machado.
The Chiefs are now on the clock.
Just hit the lotto. Pulling up with the crew. Oh my goodness. Must have done
done sang with the roof.
The Chiefs have just picked up Dunbar. Adam, what can you tell us about him?
He always flashed the potential to be a playmaking defensive back in college, but scouts never saw that ability during the offseason. He didn't look confident catching the ball in reaction drills, and when he did, it took a second before he turned and ran downfield. He has the tools to be a good defender in this league, but he may not be the impact player people thought he would be immediately. We'll see if he can ever develop into that for this team.
Mindless on kids, we major, you mindless. Fresh out the cell to the booth, drop the.
The Chiefs are now on the clock.
Shoot, hope with a glove. The judge, you rappers is false flagging, you a fashion. What's cracking, cuz? What you know about?
The Seahawks are now on the clock.
Leave your head ringing. Free big missa, I'm a star, chain swinging. This that music, you can blame breaking. I'm ball mayor without paying. Y'all playing, we playing. My Himalayan. The lotto, that's a sacrificial lamb.
The Chiefs are now on the clock.
Lives matter, blam.
Pulling up with the coupe. Oh my goodness. Must have done sang with the roof. Oh my goodness.
Eagles have made their selection. For more about him, let's go to Adam Schefter.
Successes and failures seem to go hand in hand during a very inconsistent season for him. Leading into his pro day, scouts expressed a great deal of concern over his inability to string together consistent positive performances. Those who attended came away extremely impressed with his raw physical abilities and footwork, feeling that with time and proper coaching, he could develop into a formidable NFL lineman. This pick may not pay immediate dividends, but it's a solid investment in the future of the offensive line.
So selling love potion my whole rap career, so your streams and downloads could never match the kids. We could go foreign until it's boring. My sheep will keep jumping the fence until you're snoring. Street poetry, I'm more Wale for Lauren. Till the world is mine like Illmatic and Lauren.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
To a table full of fresh skin in the type of rappers we know. Got the right numbers on it. Burn the Carter down like I'm Nino.
Pulling up with the coupe. Oh my goodness. Must have done sang with the roof. Oh my goodness. You sitting looking stupid on the stoop. Oh my goodness. I would take notes if I were you. Oh my goodness.
The Colts are now on the clock.
The stars, the square and the cross, so we know true north. Oh my goodness. Smiling with 50 carats in my jaw. Oh my goodness. The law, it's a shame, rhyme, love crime.
The Texans are now on the clock.
A king is born. Now I told you before, a king is born. Oh yeah.
The Dolphins are now on the clock.
Like a beast in the jungle, in the heat of the rumble, I ain't got nothing to lose. I've been fighting these hard times in the ghettos of my mind. That was victory that I choose. Yes, my soul is blessed, the king is born, my mind.
Oof, my controller is gonna beat.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
No bull about to smash out. Can't nothing stand in my way. I don't care what the place is. From the penthouse to pavement, you better hear what I say. Hey, yeah. If my soul is blessed, the king is born. My mind confess I'm a bad, bad man. Ain't no one like me. I'm a legend. Ain't no one like me. I'm a legend, legend. 'Cause I've been down so long that my crown and thorn is lifting. Ain't no one like me. I'm a legend, legend, legend. King is born.
Let's see. Come on. Comeback season.
I'm Larry Ridley, and you're tuned in to Madden 18 on EA Sports. Today, we've got an exciting matchup on tap. It's the 49ers coming in at 5-10, going up against the Seahawks, who come in at 8-7.
Big dub time, big dub time.
South of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside. Down in Dallas, an update from there. And it's the Titans who are off to the early lead in that ball game. Marcus Mariota with one touchdown pass thus far. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. At 5 yards on the play there, it's a drive. A decent pressure. Time an issue here as the offense needs to find a way to get into field goal range, but working in their favor, they do have all 3 timeouts at their disposal. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Wilson trying to urge his guys to go faster and get set at the line. He's back to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now they'll run it on the toss. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Second and goal from the 2-yard line. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. Wow. Now for the 2-point try. Now Wilson. Being chased out left. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead.
Let's go.
Final score now from 2 touchdown passes in the W. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
Big win, dude. Okay, on to the next one. Let's hope we get to play the 9-7 or maybe even 8-8 Minnesota Vikings. That'd be kind of nice. But we have clinched a playoff spot in our final year of this episode. Big clutch, big clutch. At 9-7. We're in a semi-rebuilding phase too, because we could easily replace our QB, and we have the 10-6 Arizona Cardinals.
They ain't seen it when a young out here grinding. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, yeah. Either way, young getting paid, yeah. I heard he's mad at me cause I'm poppin'. They don't wanna put some money in my pockets. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, yeah. Either way, a hater always gonna hate, yeah. Mad at me cause I'm tryna feed my I'm supposed to make it out and I don't bring my no way, no way, no way, yeah. They ones and they here to stay, yeah. I heard he's always hating, said I never make it.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The stakes have been raised here in the wild card round as it's time to win or get an early start on the offseason. It's the Seahawks going up against the Cardinals.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you're going to look inside the University of Phoenix Stadium. So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, third down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Third down situation coming up in the third quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that third down into fourth. So the false start will back them up 5.
False start, offense.
Dang it, dude. Minnesota won there. That's
of course, and
not good for us. They're the 4th seed. I keep forgetting. We're the 6th seed. Ouch. Didn't know what's going on.
On third down, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Wilson is a good start right now. Man. That field goal is going to be critical.
Russell Wilson and company in the red zone as we'll jump in to see what the Seahawks can do here. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. He'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal. On second down, Wilson. End zone caught.
Same play, it's OP, it's OP, it's OP. I'm turning my mic on and off, by the way.
A big drive now for this offense. They'll have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they search for a late score. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And then with pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Robert Kimdichie in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
That is not good.
Now Wilson on second down. And he's going to go down again.
Break free, man.
Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Play action. Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to let it. They've got his man. Complete. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
Please don't
Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
And he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Wilson on first down. Dancing to his left. And he's going to go out of bounds. He takes this one down shy of the 20. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Late in the game,
like
defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the 4th with the football.
The field goal is costing us now. We just don't need to.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And the hit jarred it loose.
Catch that, dude. He almost got picked.
This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. They're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Looking for the... And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. We'll get back to this one with the offense trying to put the finishing touches on a possible victory. Essentially just needing a first down to end it. The defense, though, they do have all 3 timeouts. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest
This game should be over. We got this.
Timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Second down to the offense needing 5 yards. Oh, Wilson going to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And now the Cardinals going to use another timeout.
Make him think about it.
With just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Big play here. I don't know how good our kicker is. Well, I mean, he missed a big one earlier. It's time to shine.
Flushed out right. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
It's over.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up. Getting into the playoffs is one.
On to the next one. Wilson balled out, man. Gums got some pretty good stats while I was running with him. And receiving wise. 410. Dang. And Taplin and Ross both came out to play. Curtis Samuel. Dang, a lot of guys on our team got quite a bit of yards. Like 1 big catch probably. Okay, let's go on to the next one. We're still in it. Still in New York. Jeez. This might be Wilson's last hurrah as a starting QB. But I mean, the way he played last game, mostly on sim, has probably, kind of kept his edge. Okay. Oh, 14 was the tight end. Yeah, he's kind of slightly keeping an edge over the backup. He's slightly held an edge for a long time. His stats have not really looked that good, but he's came out in the big game and won. So, Gums doesn't get the ball enough. I think we need to change how we play to more running central. Okay, let's go. It's a 3rd and
Still nothing here in quarter 1, but an early test to check in on as we've got a 3rd down situation looming.
We normally should get this, but I don't know how this sim works sometimes. Okay.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing his... Still scoreless here in the 1st, but a 3rd down situation.
As I say, we don't run enough.
Let's get into the action.
9 times and pass.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets
Probably
this down to the 18,
raining,
good
honestly.
enough for a 1st down. So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter.
We need points
third
here.
down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. To throw again is Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get the first down. Points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defense reigns supreme once more on third down. Let's find out. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Well, this one's getting good now. Fourth quarter. Tie game. This defense looking for a huge third down stop. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Wilson on 3rd and 2. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Well, this one's getting good now. Fourth quarter, tie game. This defense looking for a huge third down stop. Wilson now on 3rd down. He's got his man on the crossing route.
He's not played that well.
It goes as a gain of 9.
He's gonna clutch it. I believe in him.
Well, this one's getting good now. Fourth quarter, tie game. This defense looking for a huge third down stop.
I don't think.
3rd and goal now. The defense looking to hold serve again. And the penetration too strong. He won't make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Good clutch. Defense. Ouch.
The drive of the game forthcoming. This offense, a field goal does them no good. They need to get in the end zone. The good news, they have all 3 timeouts left. Let's see how this plays out. Back to throw. Buying time to his left. Wide open receiver complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. They'll look to throw. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
How did he catch that? I was just trying not to get sacked. That was a miracle.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Olivier Vernon in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And for the defense, their 3rd sack of the game.
That number tells you that they're starting to put it together with their defensive game plan. They're starting to feel pretty good about what the offense is doing, bringing the pressure at the right time, and putting the quarterback on the ground.
And they're able to get this one down to the 25. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Throwing now is Wilson. He's to the 10. And this is caught at the 8. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And to give this time to the tailback. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. great hands there defensively to knock the ball away in the end zone. My partner just stood up. It's 4th and goal, and the game coming down to one play.
And there's no way you're getting me back down there again. They have to do it one more time. This is exciting.
Glad you remember to come back on mic for this. And that is
incomplete.
They're turned away on 4th and goal. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here. And Charles, if you're the coach of the losing team, even though you made it to the playoffs and there's part of that feels good, what do you say to your guys after?
I think you probably tell them how proud you are of them to make the effort to get to this game.
I've been rolling on the freeway, I've been riding 85. I've been thinking way too much, and I'm way too gonna drive. I got anger in my chest, I got millions on my mind, and you didn't fit the picture, so I guess you want the vibe.
Hello, if you on my right leg, that's Gucci. Dig what I'm saying. Hello, if you on my man, that's Poochie. Dig what I'm saying. Caught a little jet lag, but I'm golden. Yeah. We deserve Grammys and some Oscars. They deserve whammies, they imposters. I be rolling with my project homies. It's a vibe. I just put the homie. It's a vibe. Over switch sides, it's a vibe. Yeah. I gon' do it. I gotta accept that I'm a. I pull up in several different options. That I will most ever. I shatter your dreams with this cream I make. Gotta be on the thinker. I say. What? I can't feel my toes, but ain't gon' fold up. I was in the double law when I rolled.
I've been rolling on the freeway, I've been riding 85. I've been thinking way too much, and I'm way too gonna drive. I got anger in my chest, I got millions on my mind, and you didn't fit the picture, so I guess you want the vibe. I've been rolling on the freeway, I've been riding 85. I've been thinking way too much, and I'm way too gonna drive. I got anger in my chest, I got millions on my mind.